I'm going to give you a quiz now that very few people get. I didn't even have a clue when I first saw it, but the second time I saw it, I nailed it. That's kind of my story there. So take a look at this. I'm going to ask some easy questions, then some tricky ones. Do the best you can, but out of this you will go, I get how this works. Which interval would the parsing engine look to find the last name of Apple? How many people are in the employee table with the last name of Davis? In interval 2, how many other names are there other than Bell? How many people named Baker would the parsing engine estimate that there are? How many people named Donaldson would the parsing engine estimate that there are? Which interval would the PE look to find the last name of Apple? It's going to be in interval 1, because the last name in that interval is Axelrod. Alphabetically, Apple's going to fall before that. So we know anyone named Apple would be in interval 1. How many people are in the employee table with the last name of Davis? 160. You see, that was interval 4, and there were 160 Davises because Davis was the most popular name. In interval 2, how many other names are there other than Bell? There are 200 other names that are not Bell. We had 150 people named Bell. It was the most popular. Now we know there's also 200 other distinct names that are not Bell. How many people named Baker would the parsing engine estimate? There would be 4. Why? Well, Baker would fall in interval 2. We knew there were 200 other names that were not named Bell and 800 rows that were not named Bell. 800 divided by 200 is 4. Any other name other than Bell in interval 2, Teradata is going to assume there's 4 names. I know it seems pretty crazy, but on average, they're going to be pretty close. Think about it. We know there could not be more than any other name that has 150 because Bell was the most popular at 150. It's possible that a name could have 149 of them in there. But on average, since there's 200 distinct names not Bell and 800 rows not Bell, they do the math and they assume 4. So now, how many people named Donaldson would Teradata estimate? Well, it's going to be in interval 4 because Zoba's the last name in interval 4. And Custer was the last name in interval 3, and this is going to fall after Custer, before Zoba, so they know it's interval 4, and they're going to say, hey, 800 divided by 50 is going to be 16. We think there's 16 Donaldsons that are out there. Hey, how many people named Cooper would Teradata estimate? 6. 900 divided by 300 is 6. How'd you do?
This lesson brought to you by Coffing Data Warehousing. If you have questions, we have answers. Check out coffingdw.com for some great offers on our training books. Unleash the genius within.